Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sree Iyer. Joining me today is 𝗏𝗍𝗏 as we take a look at some activity that has been going on in the past 24 hours. So quick, so fast. The geopolitics of the world are turning extremely quickly. Let's welcome 𝗏𝗍𝗏. 𝗏𝗍𝗏, Namaskar and welcome to PGurus channel.
Namaskar, sir. 𝗤𝚎 𝗍𝚲𝗏, Radhe Radhe. Thank you very much for the invite. Always a pleasure to be on PGurus channel and meet our beloved viewers, which is always amazing, and the love we get. Thank you very much for that, sir.
So, viewers, we have two big topics, Iran and Pakistan. And Pakistan, there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot of videos also. First, the most important thing, what happened in Iran? Because this is a huge explosion. It is believed that this is the place where they had one of their nuclear enrichment plants. So has Israel followed through on its threat? That's the question I'm going to start with. Over to you. Please like this video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Over to you.
Thank you very much. In the name of Bhagwan Sree Ganesha, let's do the Sree Ganesha of today's vlog. Friends, it's happening. It has happened and it will happen. The mullah regime will have to pay a heavy price. What has happened? There was a port, Bandar Abbas. It's a harbor. It's a port. There suddenly explosion happens, and if you look at the videos of the explosion, Sri sir, watch them carefully. I can see a kind of a mushroom forming. Watch the videos carefully. I can see a kind of a mushroom forming. It is not a normal explosion. We can show you a few videos. If I don't know how much can YouTube permits us and all. It's no. If you look at a few more, and if you look at the cloud formation, it looks like something like a mushroom kind of a formation. I've seen the videos. More than 500 people are injured. The blast is so much. You can hear it 50 kilometers deep in Iran, and everybody's had to scatter. And what is next to this port? Next to this port is IRGC's naval wing scattering post. Lot of things around it. Possibly it was a big dump of Chinese missiles which they had sent to Iran, and it was lying there. It was loaded there. I think Israelis do what they are best at. What they did with Dera Ghazi Khan, they did what they're best at. That's the best way to fight the enemy. Hit them bloody before they can hit you. That's why I love Israelis for that. And this mullah regime needs to be taught a lesson, and exactly what it is to be done. And let's not forget all the perpetrators which did havoc in Pahalgam. Iran let them go through. There was this Hezbollah's Iranian chief went to PoK, and then we saw Hamas kind of attack in Pahalgam. I have no sympathy and empathy for these mullahs. These mullahs are most dangerous country as equivalent to Pakistan. And if God permits me, I mean, if I can be, forgiven for a second, both these countries and regimes need to go. This is the only way. Now the big consignment comes. It is in a port. IRGC's naval quarters is next to that. There's something in this consignment wherein it blasts and a mushroom cloud is formed. 50 kilometers down the line, you can hear the bang. And 571 people, as per informal sources, and informal sources are telling me even more than 1,000 are injured, 1,000 are injured. And Iran is not telling us how many are dead. How come it is possible there is a blast of this proposition next to IRGC naval quarters? Because Navy, remember guys, Navy has to be next to the shore. Navy can't be 1,000 miles into the shore. Wherever your harbor is, your Navy has to be next to that. Exactly, consignment lands from China. It is going there and boom. So, Mr. Donald Trump, now you have no doubts. People's Republic of China is helping the mullah regime of Iran. There is the proof. And how many people are dead? We don't know. What is the quantum of damage? Huge. And more than 1,000 people are believed to be injured now. But that's what sources are telling me. A few hundred possible casualties. And a big shipment is destroyed. So if Israel has done it, which I believe it has, kudos. Fantastic job. And remember, Benjamin Netanyahu had told us, look, guys, I am not going to wait. If Israel feels the need of, it will go and take all preventive measures and action. I'm quoting Benjamin Netanyahu. So if I correlate the dots, and if I look at this explosion, I think it happened. It happened under the watchful nose of IRGC. It happened inside a port in Iran. It happened on a port which they thought very secured. And now we don't know how many commanders are dead. We don't know how many assets are decimated. And it goes without logic when you have a explosion of this proportion. Your port is useless. Your port can't be used for a lot of things. And by the way, the same port, Bandar Abbas, is used for all kind of smuggling, all kind of third-rate crude, all kind of mixed crude, all kind of, this farji crude, what we say in Hindi. The best smuggling is done from that port. This port is a menace. This port was a menace, if my English is correct. I hope my English is correct by now. This port was a menace. Hopefully this has been settled, and this is a body blow to IRGC. You have been bragging too much, and this is an answer to Chinese, like your bluff has been called off. China has to be crippled. If you can't cripple China economically, then the biggest perpetrator of terror in today's world, who is funding all these bloody mullah regimes, who is funding all these nefarious elements in the world, is People's Republic of China. Sorry, if you can't do anything to China, if you are turning a close eye to China, they will keep on propping up Houthi, Hezbollah, Hamas, Iran, Nigeria, Boko Haram. There are too many Islamic organizations there in the world which are fanatic and which are dangerous. And let me quote you Donald Trump when he said, yes, I want the surveillance. I want a mosque under surveillance. Yes, I want to put a lot of Muslim countries, a lot of Muslim people under surveillance. He said, do you want to put surveillance on the 1.6 or 1.6 billion Muslims? He said, no, but most of them, yes. So there is a perpetual threat. And what happened in Pahalgam, let's not forget it, was Islamic terror. That is what Benjamin Netanyahu told us. Let's stop being politically correct. Let's not be naive. Let's not still try to beat around the bush. And one thing is very clear after this explosion. Israel knows how to get its stuff done. Israel knows how to destroy the enemy before they can destroy them. Imagine what was in that container. Something big was there. And I have seen 1 or 2 videos. I think it's on Times of India or somewhere. There's an article. If you see the video there, they put 2 tweets or 2 videos. You can see a mushroom cloud forming. What the hell was in those containers? And was China giving, I'm saying with responsibility, was China giving some kind of a small tactical arm to mullah regime? Has Iran managed to get some kind of a small tactical nuclear weapon from China? Why was there a mushroom cloud? And we have been telling you China is ready to give nuclear weapons to Turkey, Iran, Qatar. They are ready. They have been ready.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, and it's not forget, Saudis have still a lot to lose vis-a-vis US, but others don't have a lot to lose. And let's not forget, Yusuf Munir tried to sell a bomb. We have covered on PGurus channel to whom? To Qatar. He went to Saudi. And he went to Iran. They were trying to sell a bomb. It was a $2 billion deal. And what happened after that? 𝗟𝗏𝗄𝗏 went off. Wang, shung, wah, bazooka. 𝗟𝗏𝗄𝗏 went off after that. So Pakistanis could not do much. But here, I'm seeing a very clear-cut hand of China. And that is what I have been wondering and telling you. What the hell was 𝗥𝗡𝗏 doing in China? Why does 𝗥𝗡𝗏 need to go to China? What is his business in China? Why does he need to go to Beijing to do what? What is 𝗥𝗡𝗏's business with Chinese? And let's not get into this Chinese altakia where they tell you, oh, you're my good friends, elephant and tiger can do the tango, and we will export more from you, we'll buy more stuff from you. I'm telling you, Pakistan is a known enemy with a face. There is no face mask. Their swords are drawn out. It's okay, we'll handle them. But your problem is with People's Republic of China, and there are a lot of peaceniks here still. There are a lot of people here who don't want to believe. There are a lot of people still who think, China is for business. No, they are not for business. And for the people of Israel, our good friends, it's a time for you to wake up and smell coffee. And if you have done it, I think you have. But by the way, if you have done it, you are the smartest people in the world. I salute you for doing this, because enemy has to be destroyed before he can destroy you. You have to take them out before they can take you. You have to dismantle them before they take you. If you go and dismantle Iran after you have lost 100,000 lives, it's not worth it. Do it now and send the message to mullah regime. America, no America, Israel can do whatever it wants to do. Israel can settle you, and can settle you in your backyard, in your bloody backyard. It was your backyard, right? Your IRGC was covering it. You thought you were in control. No, you are not in control. You are blasted now, guys. That is the reality of today's world. Anybody who wants to survive has to hit first, because these people like Pakistan and Iran are there to dismantle humanity, to dismantle civilizations, to dismantle and demonstrate and demolish lives of people, because you, me, or anybody believes in a different religion than Islam. That is the reality of life. And how long are we going to be ostriches of the modern world and say, no, it's not about, it's not about, it's something like, no. Come on. The time is gone. You have to really come up and start thinking something different. The world has to wake up. And I have been shouting my lungs out for the last 3 years. Red terror, red terror, red terror, red terror. What is red terror? When Reds fund jihadis and jihadis do the needful, because jihadis have a very small impact radius and network. But when they funded by Reds, the impact radius and network is much more. Isn't Tsinghua Satellite Telecoms involved in giving satellite intel imagery and everything to Houthis? Yes, they are. The proof is out. Americans have accepted it. Now, what the hell are we talking? Are we still going to blame Trump? Oh, why did you put tariffs, Mr. Trump? Oh, what is going to happen to the stock exchange? How will the bond market share? Tomorrow, if you don't do with China, one day there'll be a container which can go out in your port. And if you don't control China, there will be a container one day which will go out in your port. Better go with the Trump. Understand why Trump is doing it. It is not only economics, it's politics, it's national security. It's much beyond that. Sir, you wanted to make a point.
Yeah, just one quick question. There were stories that the Karachi Stock Exchange also caught fire. It sounded too fantastic in the sense that, you know, your best airport is, the most important airport is, you know, unusable, and the stock exchange is also on fire. Is that true? Did you hear anything about that?
We'll come to that in a while, so let's get over this.
Yeah.
So I think there's a new paradigm shift in Middle East, and let's not forget, my sources tell me Iran will try its best to move enriched uranium to a safer country. Which can be that safe country? Americans told you to move it to Moscow. You did not agree. You have a meeting with, I think the meeting would be today, between 𝗍𝗫𝗏 and Karachi at this Oman. It's today. Before the meeting happens, bazooka, bomb. Israelis send a hello, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. That is how Israel sends assalamu alaikum. Your port in Iran goes, so Karachi, now buddy, you can play all your tricks, because there was a right wing in Iran which was really worried, because if this continues like this, Iran must be just buying time. And in political Islam, al-taqiyya is a way of life. Just blah, 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 buy time and wait for the right time and then struck. So were they waiting for the shipment to come? Sir, I am betting you Karachi's Saturday meeting, they were waiting for this bloody shipment to come from China. They were expecting this. Therefore, let's get the thing, then we'll talk to the Americans. But thanks to Mossad and Shin Bet, if they have done it, I know guys, you have done it. You are smart. And if you have done it, awesome. And this is what we need to learn. And this is what our political class now needs to approve. I am saying with a lot of conviction at my command, this is what our political class now needs our agencies to approve. I have been advocating one thing. Any Pakistani terror infrastructure, anywhere in Pakistan, is a legitimate target for Indian army to go and take out. We have to declare this to the world. It doesn't matter, is it in GHQ, Rawalpindi, it's in 𝗥𝗏𝗏 Munir's house, or where the hell it is. Wherever it is, we have a right. We'll go and destroy and dismantle it at our will. We have to declare this to the whole world. There's no holds bar. And we have to exactly do what possibly Israel do to Iran. This is the way out, friends. If we can't do it, we'll have more and more dead bodies to carry, and our shoulders are tired of carrying dead bodies. We don't want dead bodies of our brethren to be carried anymore. We don't want pious writing in our country anymore. We are tired. We don't want that to happen. The people who have evil in their mind, let them be burnt by that evil. That is what we learn from this. Iran had evil in their mind. They wanted to destroy Israel. They got something to do with nuclear from China. And what happened? Bazooka. Now, Sree sir, we have to watch for radiations. If there is a radiation leak, which Americans must sniff over it. If there's a radiation leak, that means whatever we were saying, our apprehension is right. So, friends, let's move to Pakistan. A lot of things in Pakistan. Very strange developments in Pakistan. Pakistan is rattled. Pakistan is shivering. Shahbaz is shaking. Their knuckles are shaking. Their heads are sitting, and they are vomiting. You know, they are vomiting out of fear. Pakistani army is almost deserting. Munir has thousands of resignations on his table. On that note, what are we going to talk? We are going to talk about a very important aspect. We knew, we have seen some videos. Yesterday, we were told there's a plane which landed in, what is the name? Allama Iqbal. A lot of things, a lot of people, by the way, still live in this perpetual hallucination that Iqbal was a great Hindu nationalist and he was a pro-India. It's not like that. And if you see the मिटती नहीं तकबीर हमारी, if you read the complete thing, it goes into a different direction. So I'm not going to get Iqbal here. I don't have time for that. Anyway, I don't believe in dead dust and history. 47, 57, 76 में क्या हुआ? That is not my problem. I'm going to talk what is going to happen today. A plane lands. Pakistan says the plane lands, it caught fire, and there was the airport caught fire. The airport caught fire, we had to shut down the airport. Now, 3-4 important things. Which airline plane was it? Does it have a plane number? Go and search through the whole internet, there's no plane number. Now, if it landed, if there's a plane catches fire, the problem is with the plane, right? The problem is with the plane. How did a fire in the plane burn down the whole airport? How did airport get the fire? And if the airport got the fire, if plane got the fire, how many casualties are there? You can imagine the quantum of fire. It must be a big fire, right? Boom, big fireball, right? if the big fireball was so big, it burned down the plane and the airport caught fire. Now, how many casualties are there? How many people are injured? Which airline, which carrier, which nationality do they belong to? Or was there something else in the plane? Did China send something here as well? Was China planning something sinister here? Remember, there are American long-range bombers in 𝗤𝗏𝗏 and Japan. Americans are not stupid. Why do they send long-range bombers there? They feel something is happening here. What was in that plane? And when you see, she said just a second, complete blackout by Pakistani media, they are not talking about that as if it has not happened. Your major airport is shut. You're saying there's a disaster, there's a fire. What caused the fire? Why did you shut down the airport? We don't know. And nothing, complete blackout by Pakistani media. And even what small videos were on Pakistani, some YouTubes and all, they have been also brought down. There's no video available right now, but we have a few videos. If you want, we can show you that. She said, what do you want to make a point?
Viewers, I hope you liked this video because we are trying to connect dots here. That's it. Just connect dots. Remember the last time they sent out F-35s to take out a lot of installations in Iran? You remember the early warning radar systems in Iraq were taken out by Israel first. They took them out first so that they couldn't do anything to the incoming F-35s. And the F-35s came in, flew in, took their target, then they went. Imagine if Israel was trying to make sure that this time Pakistan won't come to the help of Iran. So what are they going to do? They are going to take out their air defense shields. I mean, please understand, viewers, Pakistan doesn't know even how to lie. That's all I can say. It's pathetic, Sirji.
Sirji, these people are madrasa chap, illiterate, pests. Hindi mein kehte hain gandi nali ke keede. What do you say in Hindi? So this is what they are. I mean, these people are kehte hain na dharti pe boj, parasites on humanity. That's what these people are. 5th largest country and the most unproductive country in the whole world. I don't know how the hell they are going to live, but that's not my problem. Now the problem here is that, now we don't know what happened. What happened is, so we have two strange explosions happening, one in Pakistan, one in Iran. Pakistan has covered it, but Iran is not. There was a very strong thought, there was a very strong opinion, though you might talk of Shia-Sunni divide and all, but if Iran is attacked, Pakistan might come to help. Though Balochistan is in between, there's a lot of things which Pakistan can't do, but definitely Pakistan Air Force could do, and something could have been done from Pakistan. Pakistan tried one more googly. They wanted Trump to intervene between India and Pakistan. Trump said, I'm not going to talk, man. This is not my problem. And by the way, the mullah regime of Iran volunteered that I will mediate between India and Pakistan. Do we need a mullahs in this country to mediate? Now, do we need a beard mullah to come and teach us how to handle bloody Pakistan? Do we need a beard mullah from Iran to tell us how to do our business? I mean, this is too much of Iran. This is too much of Iran. And if your blood is not boiling like mine, then there is some problem. We want a mullah from Iran to come and tell us how to handle Pakistan. It's like Shahbaz Sharif saying, I will investigate 𝗟𝗏𝗏. How the hell you are going to investigate? I am going to investigate my own theft. I am going to report my own theft. I am going to give my fingerprints of my crime. No, it's too much of crap. This is too much of BS which is happening. Sorry, we can't take this. Whatever happened in Pakistan happened, right? There was also a talk, I heard somewhere she said, about this Karachi Stock Exchange fire, but I could not confirm it. I could not see a video, but what I can tell you, there is definitely a video of Lahore Allama Iqbal Airport on fire. So we don't know what happened in Pakistan. We possibly know what happened in Iran. So there are people who are working behind the scenes, or was it Mossad, maybe CIA, or maybe friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Now, who can be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? You can put in your comments. Sachin Bhai will show us. Who can be this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Who can be this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? I always believe our capabilities are much more which are imagined. We need a go-ahead. Give us a go-ahead. We'll deliver. We'll deliver till the end of the earth. And after 𝗠𝗢𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏𝗏 told that Americans are with you, we'll hunt them out where they are. So our strength is now much more, so we don't have to worry. So this is about the Lahore, this is about the Pakistan. And second point I want to talk about is the whole of Pakistan today is perennial fear. There are people who are advising Pakistanis, buy 10 kilos of ration, have 2 months of stocks in your home, buy this Panadols, have this water, have this everything. Because you know what? The water is going to dry out. We are going to cut each and every drop of water flowing into Pakistan. And any day the country is 43% water deficient, and with more water cut, we are really going them to bleed. We're going them to become high and dry. And as far as the water is concerned, they can ask mighty Allah for the water. Allah gives you everything, gives you children, gives you prosperity, gives you wealth. Why can't Allah give you water? Why are you kneeling in front of kafirs? Why are you sucking up to kafirs? Ask Allah, He'll give you water. Yeah? What is your problem? Pakistanis have a direct link with Allah. Na? What is Munir was telling, after 1300 years, after Medina, there's one more country which Allah has made is Pakistan. So if the country of Pakistan is made by the mighty Allah himself, which we all respect, then go and ask Allah for water. Why are you pleading? Why are you asking for the water? No need. Allah pani dega. Hum kya denge yaar? That is the point. So Pakistan is in a turmoil. There are thousands of resignations lying on Munir's desk. He doesn't know how to handle. And what my sources tell me, after we have kind of issued a warning against Munir, he is hiding in a bunker somewhere. He has not gone to GHQ Rawalpindi for last 2 days. Munir has not gone to GHQ Rawalpindi for last. He is hiding in a bunker. That is the paranoia. That is the strike. And some people believe his family is already out. Well, we're not going to talk about that. But this rat, this pest is hiding in a military bunker in an unknown destination. And these are the people who are going to save Pakistan. Where is the ammunition? How are you going to fight? How can you take the might of India? And by the way, we heard of today, there were a few ceasefire violations along the LOC, which Indian army retaliated properly. And we have given mullahs a run for their money. And I hope they get the message. If they don't get the message this time, we are going to blast the shit out of them. We are going to blast them into smithereens. So chote tukde kar denge. We are going to blast them everywhere. And they have to understand this time around, we are not going to care for civilian casualties, because if our civilians are not your problem, your civilians should not be our problem. That's a very important thing I want to send. And through PGurus channel, I am going to raise a very, very important topic today, but you have to be with me. And if you are not like the video, please like the video. Best, this is in the supreme national interest. This is for Bharat Mata. This is for this video to reach as many people, because I am going to raise one important aspect here. Now, after that, another incident which happened today is, kal tak keh rahe the, they was saying, pani do, water, no water. Today we gave them a lot of water. Suddenly there is a spot floods in PoK. PoK is drowning. PoK is shaking. Sachin bhai, dekho. Sachin bhai is faster than computer. Dekho. See it, guys. This is PoK, Muzaffarabad, Jahannam. Wow, too much of water, शाबाश।
मैं आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर हूँ। मैं मौजूद हूँ मुजफ्फराबाद में दुमेल के मकाम पर दरियाए झेलम के किनारे, जहाँ पर ये अभी इतलात मौसूल हुई है कि भारत की जानिब से, चूँकि इस डैम पर उड़ी में 2 छोटे डैम बनाए गए हैं, एक नहरी निज़ाम है, वो तमाम पानी भारत की जानिब से जो इस दरियाए झेलम में डाइवर्ट कर दिया गया है और मुमकिन तौर पर सैलाबी सूरत हाल हो सकती है आने वाले चंद घंटों में। मुजफ्फराबाद शहर और इसके अतराफ में जो दरिया के किनारों पर मुकीम आबादी है उनके लिए तो यहाँ पर इस वक्त ये सूरत हाल है दरिया की। अभी तक दरिया का लेवल नॉर्मल रूटीन में था। अभी की इतलात के मुताबिक चूंकि पानी अभी चल पड़ा है तो कुछ वक्त लगेगा उसमें यहाँ पहुँचने में। तो मुजफ्फराबाद में ये
So Pakistan is flooded, and what happened? India released too much of water in Jhelum River. Wow, did we do it? ये देखो साहब,
भारत ने दरियाए झेलम में बगैर इत्तला के पानी छोड़ दिया है। इसी हवाले से मजीद क्या तफसीलात हैं जान लेते हैं आज उसके नुमाइंदे इम्तियाज अवान से। जी इम्तियाज अवान, अपडेट कीजिएगा इसके बारे में।
जी भारती जो आबी जारियत है वो तो अपनी जगह, लेकिन आज भारत की जानिब से मकबूजा कश्मीर में दरियाए झेलम में बगैर इत्तला किए पानी छोड़ दिया, जिसके नतीजे में दरियाए झेलम की सतह जो है वो मुसलसल बुलंद हो रही है। और आज़ाद कश्मीर की इंतज़ामिया और बिलखसूस स्टेट डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट अथॉरिटी ने दरिया के किनारे बसने वाले शहरियों को खबरदार किया कि वो महफूज मकामात पर मुंतकिल हो जाएं, क्योंकि दरिया के करीब ना जाएं, क्योंकि दरिया की सतह जो है वो बुलंद हो रही है। और इस हवाले से स्टेट डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट अथॉरिटी का ये कहना,
sir, this is a fantastic move. Yes, we have released water. We didn't inform them. You wanted water, we released water, right? And now all your dams are going to go bust. Where Chinese built dams are going to go bust like last time. And your Mangla Dam will be in problem, because ultimately I was reading something about it. Ultimately, the biggest dam, which is Mangla Dam, and this was built by Britishers or the Americans long back, so it will be in problem. So let's hope that Mangla Dam also becomes out of control. So you will end up in a situation you don't have water for irrigation, water for drinking, and your dams are gone. So hydropower generation will stop. Whatever 3, 4, 5 hours of electricity you were getting in a day, even that will be disrupted, and that is what the plan seems to be. Now Bharat is becoming unpredictable, and Bharat is putting that fright of death in your hearts and minds, and that's exactly what we want to do. And so with this flash floods which have been kind of maybe engineered, I don't know, but Pakistan is panicking. I don't know what is the casualty, and we know what does the flash flood at this point of time mean, friends. At flash point of this point of time means your crops are devastated. Your cash crops in Pakistan, 3 or 4, all will get devastated. And somewhere you will have a drought that will kill the crops. And wherever you will have water, will have too much of water. Water will kill the crops. So enjoy the life. Either you die because of drought or you die because of too much of water. You don't have. And by the way, since 1965, there has not been even one irrigation project in Pakistan. There's not been even one water management project in Pakistan. That is the reality of life. So if Pakistani something happens to you, don't believe us. Go and bleed your mullah regime, which has been talking to you about 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗪 Hind, and we have been talking about Kashmir lenge, Palestine lenge, ye karenge, wo karenge, karte ghanta nahi. That is, go and talk to them. Go and talk to this Mullah Munir, who will liberate you. And who is going to liberate Kashmir is also going to liberate Palestine and fight Israel. BS. मोदी का देना, मोदी का सुना लेना. मोदी को बोला था ना, मोदी को बोलो. अभी बोलेंगे तुम्हें, बोलेंगे, इतना बोलेंगे कि कान फट जाएंगे, रूह कांप जाएगी तुम्हारी. अभी वेट करो, जस्ट 48 घंटे वेट करो. और हाँ, मैं तो भूल ही गया था, कल मुझे एक रात को एक चिड़िया का फोन आया सर. आई स्वेयर टू गॉड, एक चिड़िया का फोन कल रात को आया. बोला सुमित भाई, मैं कहा बोलिए. कह रहा बलोचिस्तान में पापड़ भेज दिए हैं, कल तक पक जाएंगे. आई स्वेयर टू गॉड. मैं कहा क्या कह रहे हो? कह रहा बलोचिस्तान में पापड़ भेज दिए, कल तक पक जाएंगे. और आज बलोचिस्तान में क्या हुआ? आईडी में पाकिस्तान के 10 सिपाही मारे गए. 10 soldiers were killed in Balochistan yesterday. So congratulations Pakistan, Balochistan has erupted. You are going to pay from all your body. You thought of do 1,000 cuts to India. Now we will tell you what the cuts are. We'll tell you how devastating it is. 10 Pakistani soldiers eliminated in Balochistan today. IED. 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗪 friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Did anybody answer who could this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man be by any chance? Okay, maybe later we'll see in the comments. I mean, let's not underestimate our capabilities too much. I'm not saying we did it, but let's not underestimate our capabilities too much. I mean, at the end of the day, we are the 4th biggest military in the world. She said you wanted to make a word, and we'll carry on.
So, Sumitji, how is it that China picks every loser in the world to be its partner?
You nailed it. Classic. कहते हैं ना वो हिंदी में लाख बात की एक बात, 100 सोनार की एक लोहार की. It's like that one master stroke. Yeah, China China basically suffers from this mental disease of supremacy. Matlab, they have borrowed the whole money from the world, build this 𝗥𝗘𝗙 and say now we are superior. We'll rule the world. We'll do this. We'll be communist and we'll capture the world. That is a mental disease. Is a CCP suffers from. And there is one Frankenstein which the CCP has created. The name is Xi Jinping. This Frankenstein is going to bring down China. And what does he do? Now he wants suckers. Sorry, I might not be a proper word. He wants those suckers in the world who are psychopaths, who are those nicampoops, who are those chamchas, who are those sidekicks. So what does he know? He looks for those suckers in the world. And Pakistan is the best example. And this Iran's mullah is the best example. These are the people who will go and suck up. Literally, they will go and suck up to China. That is what China wants. China cannot have, relation with equals. China only wants a relation with inferiors, wherein he can set the terms, he can tell them what to do, and he can direct them what to do. That is what China wants. But unfortunately, the world order has moved on, especially after Trump came in. The world order moved much more faster than the mullahs and the Chinese could think. So that is the reason why China ends up with all the losers. You have a brilliant point here. Now, so 10 Pakistani soldiers killed in Balochistan, confirmed. The casualties might go up. So Balochis are doing what they're supposed to do. And if they have any plans vis-a-vis Iran, that are not going to happen. Said another thing. Mossad fear in Pakistan. What is Mossad fear in Pakistan? I've been tracking Pakistani media, and everywhere there's a video, there's an article. Oh, Israelis have come to India. One plane from Sachin bhai will show you. Sachin bhai, dekha.
गजा के कातिल और गुजरात के कातिल का गठजोड़ बेनकाब। इसराइल का मोदी सरकार के साथ मजमूम गठजोड़ मंजर आम पर आ गया। जराये के मुताबिक मुसद्दिक इत्तलात के मुताबिक 15 से 20 इसराइली एहलकार श्रीनगर पहुंच चुके हैं। इसराइली एहलकार तकनीकी साजो सामान से लेस है। जराये के मुताबिक इसराइली एहलकारों की श्रीनगर में आमद इंतहाई तशवीशनाक है। जराये के मुताबिक इसराइली एहलकारों की आमद पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ मजमूम मुहिम जुई की सहूलतकारी है। पहलगाम हमले के पसे पर्दा एजेंडा वाज़े तौर पर भारतीय जंगी जनून को मजीद बढ़ाना था। मकबूल
shitting in your own pants. Even if 20 Israeli brothers land up in India, even if an Israeli plane lands up in India, even if some weaponry comes from it, why is entire Pakistan shitting in their pants? You guys, you need adult langot bando ya, langot. Diapers to महंगे है ना. You can't afford diapers. You need that langot, desi langot. Where the langot? 𝗤𝗘𝗙𝗪 Islam ke sipahi, saviors of Islam and having the Islamic bomb. 25 Israelis, if they land in India, why are you shitting in your pants? That is the fright of Israel. That is how much scared you are of Jews. Wow. I mean, give it to Israel. I mean, they really done a fantastic job. And you know what is the buzz in the Pakistan? Oh, there's a plane which has landed in Jaipur. There's a plane which has landed in Agra. Oh, there's a plane which has landed there. There's a plane which has landed there. Israelis have given them the weapons. Israelis have given them this. Israelis have given this. You know why they fear Israelis? Sir, I have a reason. Last time when Mossad and his brothers were reduced to ashes, burned down to ashes, there was an Israel-guided laser missile bomb. Tuck, 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 tuck. I tracked direct. And even in at the time of Kargil, when they thought they were on the upper reaches and we could not reach them, when Air Force was finding difficult to reach them, again Israeli brothers gave us the bombs, that laser-guided bombs, which exactly reached. Israel gave us all the intel, which we went and our Indian army destroyed those bunkers and buried those jihadis there. Now I have one more thing to say here. Next time, when we get a terrorist, when we find a terrorist, there is no need to bury them. Because you say terrorism has no religion. Let's burn them. Let's burn the garbage. Why are we burying these people? You are saying that terrorism has no language, right? Has no religion. Okay, if there's no religion, what do we do with the garbage? Burn it. Let's burn them. Burn them and put them into the nearest sewer, whatever is available to us. So that is my request to the government of India. So the point here is with 25 Israelis being talked about, Pakistanis are shitting in their pants because yes, Israeli bombs were used in Baloch. We burned you Masood Azhar and his brothers there, and we are going to get Israeli ammunition. We are going to get everything from Israel because Benjamin Netanyahu told us, whatever you need, Prime Minister Modi, we are going to give you there. And you know, there is another thing. Don't talk too much of Israel. If you think talking up too much of Israel will get you the Islamic nation support, nobody's going to support you. You know why? Because you are pathetic beggars, liars, rapists, and parasites. So nobody even from the Islamic world is going to come and help you. And if people could not dare from your so-called Islamic world, Ummah, Chumma, and Jumma, to go and say a word to Israel, do you think they will come and talk to Bharat? Nobody will dare to talk to Bharat. You can keep on raising this Israel. Nothing is going to change here. Israelis will help us. They are helping us. Push comes to shove, we will get the best of the help and assistance from our brothers and sisters in Israel. Yes. Okay, that I'm coming to. So that is in the last part, friend. Chandrasekhar ji, that's in the last part. So Israelis will help us. And we will take all the help from Israel. And we are not going to leave you. And we are not looking for a haircut. We are looking for some other cut. Yeah, not a haircut. No haircut. Baal nahi kaatne. We're looking for some other cut. That is what we are going to do with you this time. So, Israelis, so this paranoia which you are trying to build, is mighty Pakistan scared of 25 Israelis? This is your army about? If this is the capability of your army, ask your Munir to put a tape on his mouth and come naked on the border, apologize, yeah, right? Okay, then we might spare his life. Else, counted dead man walking. I am telling you, Sri sir, there's a lot of consensus within our echelons of power, and we are announcing to the world, Qasim Soleimani Nasrallah, Ismail Haniya, and Asim Munir, they are same. Whenever it comes to national security, everybody has legitimate rights, and we have a legitimate right. You ask Trump to intervene. Trump say, I am not going to intervene. That Kashmir dispute is more than 1500 years. But what does Trump indicate? Trump is indicating this is basically about Islam. Islam is 1400 years old and the dispute is 1500 years old. Now with this dispute, what are you coming to know? You're also coming to know how involved are the locals. 5 houses of the terrorists have been already brought down in Kashmir Valley. 5 houses have been brought down. 2 were involved and 3 who were supposed to be in other terrorist activities. I have been requesting the government of India, please bulldoze their houses. Not only bulldoze our houses, get their parents, mother, father, bhai, bahan, jo bhi hai, put them in the jail, send a message to that bloody terrorist, to that piglet, come and surrender. Otherwise, your parents and your brothers and sisters will be sarkari mehman, will be in jails. This is what Russia does. And we have every right to bulldoze their houses. We will bulldoze their houses. We should be bulldozing their houses, because the cost and implication of death and destruction should not only go to Manju Nath's house, should also go to Jihadi's house. If Manju Nath's wife and his daughter or his son will perpetually live in this agony, why are their human rights superior than this human rights of the terrorists? And I hope Honorable Supreme Court doesn't interfere in this, because you were already talking about bulldozer justice. Sir, if bulldozer justice is not fair, is bullet justice fair? 1 bullet here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Is that fair? Is this bullet justice 2 in the head? Is this fair? So let the government do whatever they want to do, and let us handle the jihadis. I'm even saying that the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir needs to be broken into 2 parts. Jammu and Kashmir, let Jammu be governed separately. Let Kashmir be handed over to army, and no election for next 15 years. Koi election karane ki zarurat nahi hai. You have to dismiss Omar Abdullah's government, because as long as you have such governments there, you will have these menaces, you will have these unproportional magnitude of pain and agony happening. We can't live to see another of this. This should be the last. And let's now take the and hit Pakistan where it hurts them. Let's not talk about border. Let's not talk about LOC. No, GHQ, Rawalpindi and Pakistani army. Let's go and talk about there, because there's a lot of discontentment in the Pakistan army. I'm coming to that. So after this Mossad fair, I have to tell you one more thing I want to bring up. I have 5-10 minutes now. I have to bring up one more topic in PGurus today. But friends, now I want your consensus here. Aapka saath chahiye. There is new ISI game which is happening in this country. New game of ISI is happening in this country. You know what? Seema Bhabhi. Bhabhiyon mein Bhabhi. Seema, you remember Seema Haider? Seema Bhabhi? Now she has a daughter. Now she says, I am the daughter-in-law of India. When the visas got cancelled, Modi ji, Yogi ji, mera visa cancel mat karo. Ab to main Bharat ki bahu ban gayi hu. Abe, hum kya? Yahan kuch likha hai kya? Yahan kuch likha hai kya? You know what is happening, Sree sir? यहाँ क्या हो रहा है? There are a lot of Muslim women who are getting married in Pakistan. Now, when they get married in Pakistan, they have children. Good. When they have children, now the children are Pakistanis and they keep the Indian passport. They keep on going and coming, going and coming, going and coming. Now, if you're married a Pakistani, why the hell do you need to keep Indian citizenship? Why are we letting this dual citizenship racket go on? We know Pakistan is a hostile country. If anybody wants to live in Pakistan, let him surrender Indian passport. Now, let him get rid of Indian citizenship. We don't want people who are 13, 15 saal शादी को हो गए, they are still coming here and making a ruckus. नहीं, हमारे बच्चे वहाँ, हमारे वो. You have married a Pakistani, go and bloody live there. And now I am requesting government of India with folded hands. If we don't want one more disaster to happen, Modi ji, sir, Jaishankar Sahab, Amit Shah ji, Rajnath ji, aap bade log hai. You are very big people. You are people in the echelons of powers, and I'm requesting as a normal citizen, we should have 2 options. Stop marriage with these Pakistanis or take wahan ka passport. If you want to marry, surrender Indian citizenship, go and live in Pakistan, take a Pakistani passport. Thank you very much. We don't need you here. And even the people who are married with Pakistanis now, retrospective. If more than 2 years, after 2 years, you should cancel the Indian passport. Why do we have Indian passports for them? Why are we keeping this route open? I'm not saying everybody is corrupt, but Pakistan's ISI is trying to cultivate this new way, because by this new way, they can have inroads into any pocket of India. You can create menace. But I am warning here, this should not be included Pakistani Hindus who are suffering, who are perpetrators, who have been hunted, who have been haunted. This Pakistani Hindu should be an exception. And if Pakistani Hindu needs a citizenship, CA or no CA, sir, the time has come. We have to really expedite it, because what I'm fearing, Pakistan in a way has started hinting us about the security of Pakistani Hindus. And I'm telling Pakistan, this is your bloody last fuse. Don't blow it up. If you blow it up, your cities will be decimated. It will be reduced to rubble. Don't blow the last fuse. This is your last line of defense. You want to blow it off is like Karan giving his kavach and kundal. After that, you know what happened. So don't do it, huh? Don't bloody dare to do it. And now this drama in India has to end. If you want to marry a Pakistani, go and take Pakistani citizenship and live there. We don't want you to carry Indian passport. Anybody who's married to a Pakistani for more than 2 years, sir, uska passport cancel kar lo. Cancel his Indian passport. Let him take a Pakistani passport or wherever. And if you still want to marry a Pakistani and live in India, go and take citizenship of any other country. Go to Afghanistan, take the citizenship, then marry a Pakistani. Hame koi problem nahi. But don't be in India and marry Pakistanis. We are tired of this. And you know, there was a fashion of marrying Pakistanis. I don't want to take the names. There's some people who have done this. And there have been some tennis players, there have been some Bollywood actresses who have been endorsed in Pakistan. Say, dosti kar lo, hum to kalakar hain, hum to khiladi hain, hum to adakar hain. Hum kya hain? So we are string ducks. Hum kya hai? Tum kalakar, tum adakar, tum chamatkar. Hum kya hai? What are we? String ducks. Ek goli yahan, ek goli yahan, ek goli yahan, ek goli. Hum isliye paida hue hain. Are we born for that? This has to end. This Pakistan business had to end. Marriage, ये सब खत्म करना पड़ेगा. This has to end. We can't be fooled any longer. And this Aman ki Asha and all this has to, all happening. And you know, this all Kashmir mein ye ho gaya, ji ho gaya. You know why they are crying, sir? You know why? Because their livelihoods are gone. This terror attack killed their livelihoods. They are not bothered about 27 or 28 Hindus who lost their life because their livelihoods are paisa gaya. That is where the pain is. The reality is that. Now we are tired of this 𝗟𝗡𝗥𝗏. You have to dismiss Umar Abdullah's government and you have to separate Jammu. Let bichara Jammu wala not pay for it. Jammu walas have been most patriotic lot of India, where Mata Vaishno Devi shrine there, which is the second biggest revenue getter for the state, is the second most powerful shrine after Sree 𝗤𝗏𝗖𝗍𝗄𝗏 Balaji. We can't leave it to their whims and fancies. We have to have at 2 union territories, and let no elections in Kashmir for next 15-20 years. Let's settle the things, then we'll think of elections and all. And for the sake of God, this human rights business has to be thrown out the window. Ye human right woman not walo ko mat chodo. If Aman ki Asha ko takleef hai, ask them to live in Pakistan. And if anybody has problems, there are 57 in Muslim countries. Pick one, choose one. We'll give you one-way ticket. One-way ticket, lo jao. No, don't start this BS here. And what is this happening here? 28 Hindus got killed. I'm requesting to my brothers and sisters. Look, today out in UK, there was a protest by our diaspora. Wherever you are, 101% peaceful, 101% peaceful, we must protest. Wherever you are in the world, go outside Pakistan's High Commission and protest. Let the media cover you. Let that anguish, that anger to be seen. And within India, wherever I live, so there are 1 or 2 neighboring apartments and condominiums wherein people have taken processions. I want those peaceful processions to come out. Please take out a peaceful procedure, register your protest. Video dekh ke like karke kuch nahi hoga. That is a part you have to do, but step on the ground. For the sake of God, just God forbid if 28 Muslims were killed like this in India, the hell would have broken loose. Every Muslim would be on the streets of India. Every district, every gully area, Musalman maar diye. We wish and we hope, pray and pray to Almighty this never happens. But why Hindus are not coming out? Why Indians are not coming out? And we are tired of this cricket. We are tired of this cricket, BCCI. Either you announce now, no more cricket with Pakistan, otherwise we'll start losing faith in BCCI. This BCCI has to be boycotted. Band karo iski dukaan. You either come and say no cricket with Pakistan, then it's fair and right. If you can't still say it, sorry, this BCCI has to be closed then. We don't want BCCI. We don't give a damn. We don't give a sorry two hoots about ICC. We don't care. ICC kya samajhta kya nahi samajhta, that is their business. No cricket with Pakistan. It has to be done. Now we have to take those groundbreaking measures. We have been doing knee-jerk reactions. Sir, baal kaatte the. We have to really stop going, to really start hitting them where it hurts them the most. Because Pakistani army is now rattled. Now, I want your opinion. I want your support. Do you think we should be having marriages with Pakistan? Point number 1. Do you think BCCI should come clean and give a statement? No bloody cricket with Pakistan. We want that statement black and white. Na ye Champions Trophy, ye trophy. Bharat mein gayi Champions Trophy yaar. Do hell with Champions Trophy yaar. Chawanni Chap Trophy. And these Bollywood wala ko ek baat samjha do inko cricketero ko. या तो यहाँ की बात करो या वहां की बात करो. You can't be playing with both the sides. यहाँ रहना यहाँ की बात करो, वहां रहना वहां की बात करो. Don't play with both the sides. हम कलाकार हैं, फनकार हैं, ये है वो है. तो हम क्या मरने के लिए पैदा हुए हैं? I mean, this has to stop. No Pakistan business, no Pakistani cricketer, business, cricketer, ye kuch you do. And even I am requesting Government of India, kindly, for the sake of God, if you don't want to put salt on the people's wounds, ban these Pakistani palace coming on Indian news and YouTube channels. We don't want any Pakistani faces. We don't want this usual tutu meme. We don't want to add salt to our injury. Please, you have to ban this. We have to be seen doing some decisive action. These are the 3 demands which I am putting categorically through PGurus channel to the Government of India with my fold and 𝗟𝗡. We want this. And to the last time moving, I don't have a lot of time. I want to talk more on this. Pakistani army, sir, there are camps. People are worried about Musharraf. People are worried about 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗏 Munir. People think 𝗥𝗙𝗏 Munir has crossed too much. Even in the UK Parliament, there are parliamentarians who are talking directly. Yes, this was anti-Hindu. This was targeted at Hindus, and this was done by 𝗥𝗙𝗏 Munir. Now that thing is off. Even TRF is trying to back out now. TRF has issued a statement. Oh, we never issued this statement. This was done by India. Their cyber team hacked us, and they issued this statement. This is all crap. The way is that even Pakistani generals are worried because it is believed 𝗥𝗙𝗏 Munir has sent his family out. So big generals may be able to send their families out in chartered planes. What about major? What about colonel? What about lieutenant colonel? What about brigadier? They are not as rich as Munir. What happens to their families? And you are hiding like a rat in a bunker. And now somebody was telling there was a spat between the Pakistani army men, generals and all, because you know why? Pakistan cannot afford this war. $9 billion, $9 billion है केवल $9 billion है बैंक में. $5 billion you cannot touch with. $4 billion you will find India with $700 billion. Let's impose this war on them. Wars are expensive, yes. They are costly, yes. But they are decisive, yes. Did Trump say no to war? Did Putin say no to war? Did Iran say no to war? Did Israel say no to war? Does anybody say no to war? And I'm really tired of those peaceniks who come on TV debates and say, oh, one thing is very sure. War is off the table. No, war is pretty much on the table. War hai. And let's impose this expensive war and break these mullahs. They won't have money to even eat. They won't have money to कहते हैं ना हगने मूतने का पैसा नहीं होगा इनके पास, and impose expensive war and let them pay from their nose. I'm tired of this aman ki aasha and this war nahi hoga, war is out of the table. Why do you mean war is out of the table? Yes, war is option. War is pretty much on the table. And let me tell this to Pakistanis if you're listening. We don't bloody care about your nukes. What do you think? Hamare paas kuch nahi hai. You forget this Islamic bluff which you always bring. Islamic bomb, nuke, inshallah, mashallah. We are not scared. Get it right. It's not about those 4 or 6 or 8 piglets which are roving here and there. Para-SF, J&K police, everybody is finding them. We'll find them, we'll hunt them, we'll kill them, and we'll burn them. We'll not bury them this time. No burying of terrorists. Just put up thoda diesel dal do and bury them. You say that terrorists have no religion. That's what you say. So why should we bury them? You have no religion. You burn the garbage, burn them like a garbage. That's what you should be done with them. So this is what our strategy is going to be, sir. I think Pakistan is all-time weak now. Mullah Munir has bitten more than what he can chew. There's a resentment within the Pakistani. His core commanders are questioning, what the hell have you done? Can Pakistan afford this war? And yesterday I saw a video, I must tell my viewers of PGurus. There was one Pakistani man. He said, look, we were bought on this India hatred, Hindu hatred. He said, but Modi ji, he was Punjabi, और तुसी एक काम करो, kindly तुसी पाकिस्तान को attack करो. कह रहा MC, BC, whatever, a general, they've been always telling us, हम तुम्हें गजवाई हिंद करा देंगे, हम तुम्हें कश्मीर ला देंगे, हम पैलेस्टीन कुछ भी नहीं लाए. And they've been only siphoning money out. Let's please attack us, impose this war on us so that these parasites of Pakistani military are either killed or driven away. This is what a common Pakistani thinks today. These are parasites. And I don't think we'll get a weaker Pakistan. This is, and last point before I wind up, sir. And I am tired, and Bharat is tired. If I will open these comments, you will see thousands of people doing that. We are tired of this BS where you say, oh, stronger Pakistan is good for us. Stable Pakistan is good for us. No, stronger and stable Pakistan means 𝗥𝗘𝗏, means more terror camps, means more money to terror, means more kasabs, means more these Sajids, Asims, Amirs, whatever their name is. It means more Tawaffur Ranas. That is what stable Pakistan means. That is what stable Pakistan means. And before I wind up, I've been always saying, we need a Ministry of Internal Security. Now, still will you argue we don't need one? I've been telling you we need with $30 billion of budget. So I'm telling you increase the armed forces, give $30 billion to army for capex equipment, buy and increase the defense budget. If you don't have the money, put cess on us. If you want people to contribute, tell us how many $1 billion you want, we will contribute. Everybody of us will contribute, and even if we start putting in 3, 4, 5,000 every Hindu family, we'll be able to get any kind of money in the world. So tell us what do you want to do us, sir. But we don't want us to be slaughtered, one bullet here, one bullet here, one bullet here, one bullet here, and killed like a dog. Sorry. Death needs dignity, not like this. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Sumit-ji. It was very touching. And viewers, look, Sumit-ji spends his whole day on TV studios, and there are so many blabbermouths who are talking nonsense. And this is, it's coming from his heart. Please understand. And then this is also, if you have been a Kashmiri person and if you have to come just with your clothes, that's what happened to Sumit and his family. This is not some, it's a scar for life. Understand this. It is not easy. Sir, let's take some questions. Let's take 30 seconds per question, because we really have a lot of questions to go through.
No worries.
Let's go.
Karthik Vishwanathan-ji. Sir, you will read out?
Says, sir, my colleague reporting to me was that they were exact same spot in Pahalgam some days back. She is devastated and scared that they were noticed when terrorists were doing 𝗟𝗡.
Reki, you are lucky. Mahakal saved you. You are lucky. Mahakal saved you. You must ask your colleague to do a Gayatri and a Mahamrutyunjay Havan. That is what she can do or he can do. I mean, you have been lucky. Our other brothers were not lucky.
Next one, please. Peter, thank you so much for your super sticker. Chaitanya Takle wants to know, should India not befriend Iran temporarily to do a complete naval blockade against Pakistan?
Why Chaitanya Takle ji? Not completely, permanently. Look, I'm not talking this today. Sree sir is my witness. I've been talking this for last 2 years. This is the mullah regime. Iran cannot be your friend. Look, 𝗤𝗏𝗏 port got sanctions. It was out of the benefit of Iran. They've started behaving differently. And I want to, I don't know how does that bloody mullah dare to tell us I'll mediate between you and Pakistan? Do we need a mullah mediating between us and Pakistan? Do you think we are? What do you think we are? Now we need Iran ab negotiate karega kya? The bloody biggest perpetrator of terror is going to negotiate between us and Pakistan. Malab, there is some kind of this Islamic, where you think everybody else is an idiot. What do you think?
Next one, please.
Or मैं sir दिल से बोलता हूँ. Whatever I talk from my heart. I don't use my too much of it, because you are angry. You talk from the heart. And this is the reality. Somebody has to talk reality. You have to talk true reality. I was the first person on a TV say it could not have been done without local support. Let's not be fools. Why are we dismantling the houses? And I requested Government of India. I'll tell you, Sree sir, I requested Government to go and bulldoze their house. Thank you very much. If somebody listened to me, thank you very much. मैं बहुत आभारी हूँ आपका. And this is what should be done. We have to be seen strong, because these people see kindness as weakness. Strength is only what world respects. World respects strength. That's it.
Next one, please. Krishnamurti wants to know, even closest allies of Iran don't trust Iran. We can't rely on them. Government should recognize Balochistan government in exile and openly ally with them.
I agree to your point. Both the points are fantastic, sir. It is a very welcome decision, and it is out and open. The gloves are off. कुछ है नहीं, पर्दा नहीं है. Let's be direct about it.
Precise Entropy wants to know, Sree sir, do you think government will charge RaGa for treason under offences against state, Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, for harming the economic sovereignty of India?
I think that day is too far off now. We have many more people to settle. That ek din aayega. One day they might come, but I don't see it in the vicinity.
Rajaramanji wants to know, will India recognize Balochistan, or at least will give all our assistance, arms and finance to Baloch?
We should, in my opinion, if I'm deciding, we should, because this is too much. But anyway, I think the Indus water thing is working well. And, Government of India has told one thing very clearly: do not talk about military preparation as operation, whatever, jo bhi hai. Even here, they've told media channels not to show military moving and all that. So I think we are not looking for a short-term measure, sir. Arya par.
We are one of the few channels who have given space to Baloch. We have also given space to Hazaras, who are also persecuted in Afghanistan. PGurus believes in humanity, human beings first. I just didn't want to tom-tom my story, but many of you are just coming on board as subscribers. Go back and look at Hazaras and Baloch. We have given them space to come and say what their challenges are on our channel. Next question, please. Mahesh Pattabhiraman wants to know, as much heartwarming this galvanization and response against 𝗟𝗏𝗏 is, I'm appalled why India didn't respond at all to the 2024 Vaishno Devi pilgrims massacre.
Sir, our problem has been, we have been doing, when the grass grows too high, we go and manicure the lawn. Tuck, 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 tuck. But wild grass, pata kaise? This is wild grass. You hold it, you pull it. You hold it, you pull it. You know why? You have to pull the roots. We've been manicuring the lawn. But if we want to get rid of those wild bushes and all, you have to pull them from the root. Now, this time we are going and pulling the root. And last time I have been very clear, even Mr. Iyer has been very clear. When that massacre happened, we were of the clear view. This match between India and Pakistan should have stopped that time. This match, we told you, you can pull the videos here. We're very clear opinion this match between India and Pakistan had to stop that day, but unfortunately it did not stop. Now, okay, bygones are bygones, but now we want a very clear decision from BCCI. No cricket with Pakistan, no sporting ties with Pakistan, nothing to do with Pakistan. That is what we want. And sir, I want to appeal one more thing. I don't know how many viewers are live. If you're live, look, what I'm feeling, what I'm getting to know, a lot of things can't be told. I think identify 1, 2 or 3 people in your family which can be possible blood donors, because something like that might be required. So we must not be running helter-skelter, yahan jana, wahan jana. Or we can even start donating the blood. I do it regularly. So I'm just saying, identify 1 or 2 or 3 people who are fit enough, healthy enough, and in the right age, who can go and do it when the need arises. And even if you want to go and do it now, you might as well go and do it now. But please protest. Do it 100% peacefully, silently, but please protest. Even in the lawn of your condominium, even in outside your apartment, put a chota tent, put a banner and say, we protest for 𝗟𝗏𝗏. We protest for, please do that. Because we have to see somewhere hitting the road. घर में बैठ के बात नहीं बनेगी, sir. Next.
AI Merchant, thank you so much. Can India destroy Chinese supply lines in Pakistan?
Anything is possible when there's a war. Right now, not. But if when push comes to shove, anything and everything is possible.
Next one, please. Just give me 1 second. Sanjay, okay. Thank you so much for your super sticker. And just give me 1 second, Subinji. I want to take out these things so we don't accidentally keep. It's already done. This is already done. Spearhead, thank you so much. Pakistanis will see what jungli junoon actually means.
Not jungli junoon.
Next one, please.
Final safai. Final safai. Ustra. Ustra कहते हैं हिंदी में ustra, you know. Not haircut. No, not fancy haircut. No, ustra.
Shashi Bhushan wants to know, is Munir and Yunus hiding in the same bunker?
Yunus already has an evacuation plan. He will run. Munir's family is out. He might even run to China. Don't be surprised. These all
is it confirmed that Munir's family is out?
Almost 99% confirmed. These Ghazis and Ghaznavis, sir, when push comes to shove, they're the first ones to run. And I can bet you, him, Bilawal or anybody will have at least 3 passports. Ek nahi hua 3. Then they will choose a country, which country to run, which country to use.
Very true. Next one. Karthik Viswanathan wants to know, sir, I was in Tawang in Arunachal Pradesh last few days and went to Indo-China, Indo-Tibet border, saw Xi Jinping photo. Their roads across the border are much better, which I saw closely.
Possible they are much better. Chinese believe a lot in 𝗏𝗏. And, they're the country which fires 5 missiles and 2 fall in China. That is the reality. But, when it comes to cosmetics and semantics and optics, they're ahead of, because they believe in perception. For them, perception is the most powerful battle, because if you get the perception battle right, you might never need to fight a real battle. That is what Pakistan believes.
Govinda Guru wants to know, what is the future of Islam? Will it survive?
The way things are going, looks tough.
Next one, please. Thank you, Thought Provocateur. IWT suspension is silent Varunastra if used wisely.
I'll not comment on that. Give it a pass.
Kal Chakram, thank you so much. And that brings us to a close of today's program. What a program it was. Thank you so much, Sumiji. Let's take the Ashirwad of Mahadev.
Now, I have to request all the brothers and sisters, you have to like it today. Please like 𝗏𝗏𝗏, like, share, subscribe. We want you to go to far. This is not about me or Mr. Iyer. This is not about PGurus also. This is all for our fallen brothers. And this is how we are going to settle Pakistan. I want these videos to go Pakistan. And I know a lot of Pakistanis are watching. You know what you are going to watch? Your paranoia is going to increase. Your heart rate is going to increase. You're going to get more panic attacks. And your mullahs are going to be running and shitting in their pants. That is what exactly we want.
Unfortunately, we appear to have just lost his signal. And thank you so much once again, viewers. Come back in an hour's time. I'm going to add and talk more about what is happening in Pakistan. And this is a session that you don't want to miss, because we're also going to talk about what India is doing. Thank you once again. Namaskar.